Hello and welcome to day 12 fundamentals. Let's get started with that. We're going to use a wall, imaginary wall. Tadasana. Lifting that openness, get the tummy lifting, tailbone long, front ribs to back ribs. Okay, so fingertips to that wall. So I wonder, I can probably get to, if I can maybe use this. Fingertips to the wall, come back into Uttanasana. Sternum lifting. So ideally a straight line from your hip to your wrists. So I think to begin with, it doesn't have to be parallel. Think about just getting that straight line and that awareness of where your shoulders are in this. Yeah, lengthening back into your sit bone, sternum lifting to that point between your hands towards the wall. Keep the back of the neck long. Resist the urge to crane the neck forwards. Kneecaps lifting, front thighs lifting, tummy lifting. Okay, so, and come up and into Tadasana. Urdhva sitting back down into chair, into Utkatasana, and then fingertips to the wall again for that half Uttanasana. And from here, I want you to bend one knee, so you're taking your weight onto one leg, lifting the other without changing the alignment of the hips, and back into Virabhadrasana 3, tummy lifting, sternum lengthening to point between your hands. And come down, staying low for that, and up and on the other side, fingertips into the walls, tummy lifting. So that's what the body kind of wants to do. Keep the hips this level. Hips don't move, hips don't move, hips don't move. Shakira will tell you different, she's probably right. And then opposite side, or come up and just take. I find it quite tight across the shoulders there, so that's where I'm feeling it, coming down again. I feel I can go maybe a little bit lower this time, and so you can work. The wall is nice and easy, so is a table about the right height, so you can kind of rest your arms on it. So half Uttanasana, feet together, fingertips into the wall. Keep everything the same. Just try and move one leg up and into it. Shoulders away from the ears, back of the neck long. Tummy lifting. And down. Uttanasana. Set it up between and then go into the opposite side. Tummy lifting. Lengthening into the heel. And chin sides. So we're going via a narrow base. You can bend the knees if you need to, if it helps you get this bit sort of flat, rather than bent up like that. Tummy lifting. So it's just a more straightforward way in than we did yesterday. So stand legs strong. You can get deeper into the pose when you use support like this. And swap. It needs to feel a long way up to be straight. And the more this lifts, the more I have to sort of straighten the standing leg. Okay, and I'm not sure where I am for being equal, but I'm coming into chair and low and weighting the heels and then up. Oops. And come down. Okay, and then Hastasana, yeah. Okay. Oh yes. Trikonasana. So, it's been a while. Trikonasana we've done. Yeah, Ardha Chandrasana, whoops, is half moon, and so you can have a wall behind you. It's really lovely with a wall, a brick or a really like a chair in front, and you're hopping onto the front foot. So Trikonasana, into it, taking the weight over the front foot, hand supported, lift into the top shoulder, into the top hip, and into the outside edge of the back foot. Really, and trying not to, push those ribs forwards, but still get the rotation. Wall behind is really good for working deeper in the pose. And then as you come out, try and stay low, come into Trikonasana and out low like that. It's the best, it's the loveliest Trikonasana you can do. And other side. So if this is new to you, have a wall behind you. Don't do it against the banister on the first floor. Got away with it, but on reflection, here we go. And forwards, just making sure you have room enough for the head. I'm risk assessing. If I go, I could take the TV, but I think I've hopefully got a better fall if I need to. Okay, in the back leg, top shoulder, top hip. And you should be able to see, if I kind of look down the body there, I can see the toes of that lifted foot. And then stay low, keep the top body here, find the ground, and then come back. Take your time to get the base right, nice and sturdy. Stay low, Trikonasana. Okay, that's closer to what Trikonasana looks like now, isn't it? And come up. We do that one more each side. So with Trikonasana, you might need to be wider than this. I'm kind of cramping on the lengths to be able to get the whole thing in. Here we go. Excuse me. And forwards. Take your support that's off to the little toe side and it's in line with the shoulder. And as you straighten that standing leg, lift the top hip, lift the top shoulder. Front ribs are still to back ribs. Tailbone is lengthening down towards that foot. And you should be able to make out the toes and the top hand goes up. Really strong working standing leg, like the top of the thigh on the standing leg. It's lifting there, all the way back into that outside edge of the back foot. And it kind of goes in and up. So from here, like in and up towards the back. Coming out. Any instructions don't make sense, feel free to ignore them until more suitable time. Staying low, up, opposite side. So, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Let's see. Trikonasana, make yours slightly longer. Full pose. The front ribs back, get the rotation. Yeah, and you're trying to keep this leg, whole of the top body sort of stays where it is, and you just move it through whatever that is. 125 degrees. No, 45 degrees. I suppose it depends where you're measuring it relative to, doesn't it? Right, active Keith, and then front of the top of the thigh, lifting up and onto the bone and up towards the back edge of that foot. It's all connected. And come down, and come back up. Oh, I missed the chance, didn't I? Come back into your Trikonasana, and then downward dog. It'll be slippy initially. It's generally how it starts for me. Just take a hold of the mat. Shoulders down. Shoulder blades strong on the back ribs. And then knees towards the floor and rest down into pose of the giant. I'm going to have enough room for my tummy to fit so that I can breathe more fully. If you don't give it room, you can't get full breaths. So if you've got the bug, feel free, go through that again. Do yesterday's, whatever you like, do a little bit more, or do one of the companion pieces, and otherwise I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.